Chair recognizes the gentleman from Ohio.
Mr. Speaker, I yield 5 minutes to the bill's sponsor to the gentleman from Texas 11th District.
Gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I think the gentleman from Ohio as well. I rise in support of my legislation, the Federal Broadband Deployment Tracking Act. This bill is essential to improving transparency and efficiency in the broadband deployment process, which will help close the digital divide for rural Americans. According to a 2024 GAO study on broadband deployment, the BLM and Forest Service, which handle most of the permitting reviews on federal lands, often exceed the 270-day statutory deadline for processing applications. Lengthy application reviews, excessive fees, and complex environmental and historic preservation reviews mean delays in providing service and higher prices, leaving ordinary Americans without basic broadband services. My legislation is simple. It requires the National Telecommunications and Information Administration to submit a comprehensive plan to Congress within 180 days detailing how the agency will track the acceptance, processing, and disposal of broadband permitting applications on federal lands. These applications are essential for accessing easements and right-of-way to build and maintain telecommunications infrastructure. The NTIA will also be responsible for detailing how quickly they will implement their plan and any potential barriers that they could face. The Federal Broadband Deployment Tracking Act is a critical step towards a more connected America. By enhancing government accountability and accelerating broadband deployment, we're not just improving a process, we're investing in our future as a nation. This act will help ensure that investments in broadband expansion reach Americans more quickly and effectively. I urge my colleagues to support this important legislation, and together we can close the digital divide and create a more connected future for all Americans. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.